This coverage of the 2018 SHOT Show is brought to you by MagnetoSpeed's newest product, the M-Series Grip System. This high-tech AR-style grip has interchangeable modules for every situation, from monopods to flashlights. Check out their website or follow them on Facebook for more information.
I'm John McQuay with 8541 Tactical, and we're here at the 2018 SHOT Show in the Franklin Armory booth. And Ryan's going to talk to me about this SBR that is not an SBR. Ryan, what makes this not an SBR? We've got a buttstock, a pistol grip, we've got a barrel on it. Why is it not an SBR?
So the magic is really in how the law defines shotguns and how it defines rifles. And that's all within the bore. So in the barrel here, instead of having a smooth bore, which would make it defined as a shotgun, and instead of having it a rifled bore, which would define it as a rifle, it's instead got straight cut lands and grooves, which is essentially, think of it like rifling, but with zero twists. Since all conventional definitions of rifling impart twist, this is not that. So it kind of falls in between a nice little niche that is not shotgun or rifle, and isn't subject to shotgun, short barrel shotgun and short barrel rifle rules. Okay,
so since we don't have traditional rifling in here, that means we can't fire traditional ammunition, right?
That's not necessarily true. The first thing people always come up and ask is, okay, so does that shoot like a musket and go zinging all over the place? And the answer is, we were surprised. With this guy at 100 yards with standard 5.56 factory ammo, we're getting about a 4-inch group. Ammo tumbles, since it's not spinning, it's not stable, but it is at least keeping a pretty consistent trajectory, which is really cool. But 4 inches at 100 yards is not good enough for a lot of folks, so the other thing that we decided to do is come out with our own proprietary projectile that is drag stabilized. It has the fins in the back that stabilize it rather than spin stabilized. So this thing can fly straight just like a throwing dart and still stay on target.
So basically you've moved the center of gravity of the cartridge to the front, or I'm sorry, of the projectile to the front, instead of like a traditional boat tail bullet where that center of gravity is toward the rear.
That's exactly right. Yeah, I mean, we looked at a number of things. A badminton shuttlecock would be one. A lot of people have compared it to a certain type of football. And a lot of those things use all the same principles.
Well, to be honest, when I first saw the press release and first heard about it, I really believed it was a publicity stunt. Now I'm somewhat looking at it as a very novel approach to get around a somewhat archaic law. So I have to give you guys thumbs up for that. What are the goals for production on this thing?
Well, as of right now, we're going to be selling it as a complete rifle. We're going to sell it as a complete upper. We're going to sell it with and without our binary firing system. I'm sure eventually it's going to even get licensed out to other types of firearms. We don't want this technology to only be in ARs. I don't have any numbers for how many we think we're going to sell yet. A lot of that's yet to be seen, but it's had a very good reception here at the show. Lots of people coming up thinking it's a cool idea. We're stoked. We think it's going to be very successful.
Okay, so the average home user can go ahead and purchase one of these when they're available, and he can run standard 5.56 through it, although it will tumble at this point. What kind of availability do you expect to be able to have your specialized projectiles out on the market?
Well, so right now, since we're at SHOT, we've had the opportunity to talk to a number of ammo manufacturers that were very interested in helping us produce this. I mean, we're not an ammo manufacturer. We're not going to be able to produce millions of rounds in our house. That doesn't make sense. So as soon as we know who wants to buy it and how much they want to produce, we'll probably have a better answer. But again, all I can say without breaking NDAs and things like that is say that the reception, even from ammo manufacturers, has been very good.
Well, again, overall, very interesting product, very novel approach to try to get around that law. So I'm definitely interested to see how the market accepts it and what happens to it going forward. So thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us about it, and we'll be keeping a close eye on this product.
Thank you.
All right.